We previously showed how a user with an existing account on this machine would be guided through the process of upgrading OpenID if they were logging in with the email address of a email provider that runs OpenID, such as Yahoo Mail, Hotmail, Gmail, etc. However, there are obviously a lot of people with email addresses that don't fall into those categories. So let's show what some of those users could choose to do. Now in this case, I have a user whose webmail account is ericsax1764@gmx.com, and they've been logging into the site for a long time with that email address and a password. Everything works fine. They don't necessarily even know that OpenID is been added to this site. However, one of the times when they come to visit the site, they notice this tab, the Connect with Any Account option, and when they click there, they see that there's an option to use a Google account. Now this user does in fact have a Google account with that exact same email address, and they use it for a lot of services like calendar, photos, etc. And so the user's like, maybe if I connect the two, I'll get some, extra benefits from it. So if the user does go here and they click that button, they'll get bounced to Google. Google will ask for permission to share the user's email address. Once the user does that, they'll come back. And in this case, they're going to get a notice from the site saying, great that Google asserted that you're the user who owns that email address, but there's already an existing account on this site. And for all they know, the user of that email address set up an account at Google a long time ago with a really low quality password they've never used before. They wouldn't want a hacker who got in that account to then break into this one. So they're going to ask the user, hey, please log into this site with your legacy password to confirm that you want to have this connection. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Click sign in. And now it's going to, go ahead and let me know that, hey, there is a request to associate my account with Google as an identity provider. I'm going to permanently choose that. Go ahead and click save. And now I'm actually logged into the site. So if I go ahead and sign out and come back to log in again, if I do click the Google account button, I'm now seamlessly logged back into the site. Now we showed a particular wizard that walked through the user of accepting this, what we call pending identity provider. Obviously there are wording and UI improvements that could be used to improve that particular flow, but the key steps that the user has to perform are the same. They have to submit a request to bind an identity provider to an existing account, then log in to the old account, accept the new identity provider, and then they can start to use it. Thank you.